Get ready to test your Bible knowledge with Sunday School Trivia. First question. What was the name of Moses' brother? The answer is Aaron. Did you know that there's a talking donkey in the Bible? Read the full story in Numbers 22 and 27. What was David's job before he became the king of Israel? The answer? A shepherd. Did you know that the Bible was written by over 40 different authors? It actually took over 1,600 years to write the Bible. Here's the next trivia question. How many books are there in the Bible? The answer is 66. Did you know Goliath is the tallest person in the Bible? He stood about 9.5 feet tall. Next question. Do you know who King Solomon's father was? The father of King Solomon was King David. Did you know that the first English Bible wasn't published until 1380 AD? What is the first book of the New Testament? The answer is Matthew. There are many animals in the Bible, but one animal that's never mentioned is the domestic cat. What did King Solomon ask God to give him? The answer is wisdom. Did you know that the shortest verse in the Bible is John 11 and 35? It only has 2 words. Jesus wept. What river was Jesus baptized in? That's right, it's the Jordan River. Did you know that the first animal out of the ark was a raven? The next animal to leave? A dove. Okay, here's the last trivia question. Who was Abraham and Sarah's son? That's right, the answer is Isaac. Did you know that after Moses saw the Lord, his face glowed? Afterwards, he had to wear a veil to cover his face. Thank you for playing Sunday School Trivia. The wait is over, now the real fun begins.
Hey guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well and that you had a great week. It is Sunday morning and we are going to have another worship service together. I am so excited to be here. I miss you all so much. I say that all the time, but I really do. I miss seeing you on Sunday mornings and I can't wait to be able to see you again. But until then, we're going to be doing these videos and I hope you are enjoying them. And I hope you had fun doing the little Sunday school trivia. At the end, as always, I like to do a little game. And today, like last week, I am going to try another science experiment. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you have fun with worship. Make sure you get up and dance around, sing the songs, and I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Talk to you in a little bit.
came to praise, 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 and love the Lord. My hands I raise, 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 raise. I'm singing all my favorite tunes, 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 tunes. Give me some space for all my moves, 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 moves. 'Cause it goes up and up and up. It goes up and up and up, yeah. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying praise God. Let's all praise God. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying praise God. Let's all praise God. 'Cause we gon' rock this church. We gon' praise all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. Lift my hands up once, lift my hands up twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I came to dance, 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 dance. Get out my seat, this is my chance, 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 chance. I'm in my church, so I'm gonna praise, 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 praise. Lift up the Lord for all my days, 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 days. 'Cause it goes up and up and up. It goes up and up and up, yeah. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying praise God. Let's all praise God. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying praise God. Let's all praise God. 'Cause we gon' rock this church. We gon' praise all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. Lift my hands up once, lift my hands up twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna be the last one praising. God is over all, and I'm gonna be the last one praising. 'Cause I believe in God, and I just wanna praise, I just wanna praise. I'm gonna put my hands in the air, hands in the air. Put your hands in the air, 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 air. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying praise God. Let's all praise God. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying praise God. Let's all praise God. 'Cause we gon' rock this church. We gon' praise all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. Lift my hands up once, lift my hands up twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite.
Hi, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed worship. Now we are going to have our Bible time. And as you can see, I am not in my house. I am outside, and you see the tree behind me. I am sitting on my deck, and I am enjoying this beautiful weather. And I thought, why not share a Bible story where Jesus was outside, and I could just picture it. He's outside in a field, maybe really big. Well, it had to be really big, because the story I'm going to share is when he performed the miracle of feeding 5,000 people. So if you can think about it in your head, just picture Jesus sitting down in a huge field, and all these people are gathering with him and well, obviously Jesus is with his closest friends, right? His disciples. And everyone is gathering. So the disciples counted about 5,000 people. So that's a lot of people. So this place had to be huge. But I'm going to share the story. It is found in John, and I don't know if you all know, John, the book of John, is in the New Testament. We are reading off of chapter 6, verse 1 through, I think, 13. Okay, so listen to the story really quick. At the end, oh, that's not it, sorry. After this, Jesus crossed over to the far side of the Sea of Galilee, also known as the Sea of Tiberias. A huge crowd, remember the crowd I was talking about, kept following him wherever he went. And why? Because they saw his miraculous signs as he healed the sick. Then Jesus climbed up a hill and sat down with his disciples around him. Remember who his disciples were? They were like his best friends. Jesus soon saw a huge crowd of people coming to look for him. turning to Philip, he asked, Philip was one of his disciples, "Where can we buy bread to feed all these people?" Now, Jesus already knew what he was doing, but he wanted to test Philip and see what Philip was going to say. Philip replied, "Even if we worked for months, we wouldn't have enough money to feed them." Then Andrew, which is another disciple, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up and said, "There's a young boy here with 5 barley loaves," which is like bread, "and 2 fish. But what good is that in a huge crowd?" Jesus said, "Tell everyone to sit down." So they all sat down on this grassy slope. So if you could picture all this grass and all these people sitting down, just waiting to hear what Jesus was going to say. So the men counted, like I said before, 5,000 people. Then Jesus took the loaves and gave thanks to God and distributed them to the people. So he distributed all this bread to all these people. Then afterward, he did the same with the fish, and they all ate as much as they wanted. After everyone was full, Jesus told his disciples, "Now gather the leftovers," because he doesn't like people to waste food, "so that nothing is wasted." So they picked up the pieces and filled 12 baskets with scraps left by the people who had eaten from the 5 barley loaves. So when people saw him do this miraculous sign, they exclaimed, "Surely he is the prophet we've been expecting." Isn't that a cool story? Just imagine, let's say you're Jesus' disciples and you're sitting down in a field, and all of a sudden Jesus takes these 5 loaves of bread and 2 pieces of fish, and he feeds all these people. I mean, I think I would love to be there to witness that. That would be so cool to see all that. And I'm sure all their bellies were full. So what's the now the science experiment that I'm gonna do? First of all, when I read that story, I think, my goodness, if Jesus met the need of all these people and fed them, he is gonna meet your need, he's gonna meet my need, he is always gonna meet our needs when we need them, right? So we always have to remember that, and we always have to pray to Jesus and ask him, "Lord, help us to, or Lord, meet our needs when we need them," right? Now, the science experiment that I'm gonna do, I hope it works out. It's pretty cool. It's gonna show you, I guess, sort of like a, how I take something from that's a little bit like if I take something small and it's gonna get bigger and bigger. So stick around. I'm gonna get my stuff and we're gonna do a science experiment. See you in a little. Okay, I'm here with Leanne.
Hi.
And she's my little helper. We're gonna start the experiment. Now this one didn't need that many ingredients or supplies, I don't know, but it's gonna take Mentos, and we have a bottle of Coke. Now we just showed you the story, I just told them the story of Jesus when he fed the 5,000. So he took something small and then he made it really big, right? So he met the needs of those people back then when he was with them in the field. And now I'm going to show you a little something of how we can make this small Coke or whatever it is here. It's going to go into something big, right? So he met the needs of the people then, and he can meet our needs now, right? Okay, Leanne, you ready? Open the Mentos. Open the Mentos. Okay, we're going to open the Coke.
How the heck do you open this?
Turn it. Let me see. Go like this, look. Okay.
Oh,
now.
thanks.
All right, now give me half of it. Half of the.
Half of the thing like
Yeah,
this?
like half.
I want it though.
Ready? Okay. Is that half? That's just about half.
No, one more.
No, it's too much. That's it.
Technical.
Okay.
Please.
All right. So now you have to put it in quickly, because if you don't put it in quickly, it's going to burst. Okay.
We only
How
doing two?
about I do 4, you do 4.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
How the heck are we gonna do this though? I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Okay, ready? All right. Right after me, you're gonna go. Okay.
Wait, we do 2 at a time?
You're gonna do all of them at a time, like all of them at the same time. Okay. Ready?
You
1.
go first.
But you have to go straight after me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm not ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you saw how that made it burst all the way up? The Mentos with the Coke made it blow up into something really big. Anyway, That was our science experiment. We made a big mess. Now we have to clean. Leanne, did you have fun?
I was kind of scared, but
Why were you scared?
because it was
You was gonna go all over the place, right?
fun.
I know, but that was cool. All right.
More.
Well, Leanne, no, let's say bye. Okay, we're leaving. We hope you have a great week. We love you. We'll be praying for you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Go, shut up.
Welcome to Bible Trivia. This time, we'll be asking questions about Jesus feeding 5,000 people. The first question for 100 points. What food did a young boy have with him? Was it A, 7 grapes, B, 2 melons and 2 fish, C, 2 fish and 5 barley loaves, or D, 5 barley loaves and a fig? The answer is C. The young boy had 2 fish and 5 barley loaves. The next question for 200 points. How many people gathered to hear Jesus teach? Was it A, 500 men plus women and children? Was it B, 5,000 men plus women and children? C, 1,000 men plus women and children? Or D, 2,000 men plus women and children? The answer is B. 5,000 men plus women and children gathered to hear Jesus teach. The next question for 1 million points. What is another name for the Sea of Galilee? Is it A, Lake Tiberias, B, the Dead Sea, C, the Mediterranean Sea, or D, the waters of Merom? The answer is A. Another name for the Sea of Galilee is Lake Tiberias. The next question for a bunch of points. In which place were Jesus and his disciples when he fed the people? Was it A, on the beach, B, on a hill near Lake Galilee, C, in a forest near Lake Galilee, or D, on a boat in the Sea of Galilee? The answer is B. Jesus and his disciples were on a hill near Lake Galilee when he fed the people. The next question for 4 points. Why did Jesus ask Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for the people to eat?" Was it A, to test him, B, he needed to buy bread to feed the people, C, he was hungry, or D, he wanted Peter to buy bread for everyone? The answer is A. Jesus asked Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for the people to eat?" to test him. The next question for a gajillion points. What did Jesus do when he held the loaves of bread? A, he blessed it, B, he sold it, C, he ate it, or D, he dropped it? The answer is A. Jesus blessed the loaves of bread when he held them. The next question for a few points. After the people had eaten, how many baskets of food were filled with leftovers? Was it A, 8, B, 10, C, 11, or D, 12? The answer is D. After the people had eaten, there were 12 baskets of food filled with leftovers. The next question for 500 points. Which feast was about to begin? Was it A, Passover, B, the Feast of First Fruits, C, the Feast of Trumpets, or D, the Feast of Unleavened Bread? The answer is D. The Feast of Unleavened Bread was about to begin. The next question for so many points. In which region did this event take place? Was it A, Galilee, B, Gozan, C, Israel, or D, Zebulun? The answer is A. This event took place in the region of Galilee. And the last question for double your current points. Where did Jesus go after he had fed the crowd? A. He sailed away on a boat. B. To pray on a mountain by himself. C. To meet with his 12 disciples. Or D. He continued to talk with the large crowd of people. The answer is B. After he had fed the crowd, Jesus went to pray on a mountain by himself. Thanks for playing Bible Trivia. We hope you'll play again soon.